What's the reasoning behind taking such an extended squad?
Because we've got 4 games, and we want to give these players, the 46 odd players and others that are outside of this initial squad, an opportunity to prepare, and if they take the field, to give themselves an opportunity to make the final 31. But I mean, a larger squad, it brings, it gives us an opportunity to have a look at the players on the field and off the field, how they work, go about their business, how to develop their skills, have a look at their mindsets, and it'll be competitive. So, hopefully we'll get the best out of all of them.
And I guess it's an open book as well, because there could be nothing is set in stone. I would imagine at this time of the season and the preparations, looking ahead to the tournament, there's room for manoeuvre there.
Yeah, there is, and there was some strong performances from a number of players. At the end of the season, we'll have to look at Glasgow's result on the weekend, look at the fine end of season for Edinburgh as well, look at Saracens, Gloucester. So our players have figured strongly in this end of the season, and that's really encouraging. So bring them all together, and as you said, we're aware that it's a living document. We're going to get injuries, we're going to get bumps and bruises, and we need as many players available and ready to perform for this World Cup if we need them.
And as a head coach and part of the coaching team, you talk about the mindset of the players. So you've got Glasgow, you mentioned Glasgow Saracens and Gloucester. You've got guys who've tasted success this season. So how important is that? What do they bring into the squad, if you like?
Well, I think you'll get confidence. It validates hard work and mindset. There'll be a lot of things that they'll be able to bring to the group during the preparation, during those 4 pre-season games, and it's, I think generally it's just being positive. I think looking at Glasgow, who played positively, rewards positive play, and something that we want to develop. And Saracens have a very good defensive team, and I expect Jim and Duncan to bring their experience and strong defensive structures. Look at Glasgow's attack. We can look at Edinburgh's forward play, and if we can bring all that together, and it'll make us stronger.
You talk about confidence. It's interesting the style of rugby that you seem to want Scotland to play. How important is it that the players know that they can back themselves, that they can have a go, that they can be confident?
It's important to play a positive form of the game with the ball. I mean, you have to be good in defence as well, but you've got to score points, and if you get more points than opposition, obviously that means a win. And then it's just trimming up how to remain as accurate as you can when you're trying to develop plays. And I think the players have learned a lot coming from the Six Nations towards the end of the season, how to be accurate. If we look at Glasgow, I thought they were accurate this weekend, more so in the semi-finals. There's been a shift. The players are actually starting to make better decisions, understanding that if they go to a 50-50 and the ball is lost, then you lose the initiative, you lose the ability to score and keep teams under pressure. I see a kicking game that's becoming more accurate. I think we're shaping backfields better before we kick, so it means we're manoeuvring opposition around, so that type of thing. It's all this knowledge that makes us stronger, and especially you have to be strong under pressure, and the World Cup will be a pressure situation. So in all, it's we're really happy as a coaching group to see the players move forward and develop.
It's an exercise that fans will love to do. They'll love to put down their own squad and work out the combinations and see who the back row players, the centres. How pleasing is it for you to have looked at all those areas of the team and recognise that you've got strength and depth there, and you look at the second row, you look at scrum half, you've got a lot of people in contention for that one spot.
It is. It's encouraging to see that there's depth, and we're getting a range of very young, promising players going to some older, experienced players, and the exchange between the two, and with the recent experiences and their respective championships, will help, and we'll be encouraging that as well. That there's that we push each other, and we exchange, and the depth in each position is important. Once again, if we look at the midfield injuries that Glasgow have suffered, it's nice to see Peter Horn and Richie Vernon step up and do well for their team. So these, quite often injuries do create opportunities. We don't want a lot, but it's nice to see some players putting their hands up, and I think that competition for spots will be important, and the exchange of experience will help us move forward.
I think sometimes the phrase utility player is it's a backhanded compliment at times, but you think about the players. You mentioned Richie Vernon. I'm sure Richie Vernon is considered for centre, but you have players within the squad who are able to play in different positions. You think about Greig at scrum half standoff. You think about Richie, who's had that back row experience. Rob Harley, can play second row. How useful is that to have these people who can, if need be, can move into different positions?
No, it's very important, and some of the players initially got a nod over others because of that, because of the possibility. If you look at John Barclay, he can play number 8 and number 7. Roddy Grant's played very well this season, and I know John probably gets a nod ahead of him initially on that criteria. Rob Harley can play a lock and loose forward, as can David Denton. We've spoken, Richie Vernon is a case that he could cover midfield, and we like to see him specialise in the midfield. We feel he's bringing some loose forward qualities to his midfield play, which is, you've got to be strong over the ball, you've got to be strong in contact. Those types of situations away from your starter plays, it's important to have people contesting. He's able to do that. So it gives us strength, and once again confidence to be able to play all over the park.
One final question: you've got the names down on paper. How much are you looking forward to the hard work beginning? Because that's going to be the next thing. The names are there. You've got the squad to work with now. It's getting onto the pitch and doing some work.
I think we'll have to give the Glasgow boys a couple of weeks to get over their celebrations. But no, we're really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to getting an opportunity to spend some time preparing in all aspects. It'll be important to us, and just getting together and starting it all off will be fun on the 15th.